folks, it's Thursday. You know what that means. It's time for Taste of the Suncoast. But instead of featuring a restaurant this week, SNN's Annette Gutierrez is featuring a chef. She joins us live now at Senior Living Community in Sarasota. Good morning, Annette.
Yes, good morning, Jenna. Yes, I'm very excited. I feel like my roots are going to be coming alive. I'm Cuban. This man is Cuban. His name is Julio Rivero, and he is from Cuba. He comes with his wife to share his food, to share his roots here at the Fountains Lake Point Woods. And so talk to me first about your roots, right? You came from Cuba. You learned your skills there. So talk to me about that.
Okay, I was studying the culinary arts in Cuba. I was working after that in Cuba Hotel, the name is Brisa Covarrubia. I was working 13 years over there. After that, we decided moving out to Spain. I was working over there at the hotel too, culinary art, everything, impressed a lot of food. I learned a lot over there, you know. For a different reason, I'm moving here, and I was working here 7 years and a half. I like working here. They helped me a lot to grow up, no? Because I started here as a cook. In Cuba, I was a chef, sous-chef, executive sous-chef. And now here, I was starting as a cook, prepping everything, show everybody my skill, you know. And, and the last November, I started here doing the executive sous-chef, doing the best we can, you know, my wife and me, my team, show my team, how can I cook, learning how one a day, like it, how I cook it, you know?
Yeah, and so what does it mean for you to be able to see the residents enjoy your food?
He's so happy when I saw the resident taste my food and say, great, I like it, you know? He's so happy. You feeling like you get your dreams, you know what I mean? Because every time when I cook from my heart, you know what I mean? And show everybody how I am feeling inside. If not, I'm not sure then how I cooking from my heart, then the food is not gonna be good.
Okay, so this is truly a passion for him, and we're gonna have more in the next half hour. We'll be talking with the resident, and we'll talk about an event they held last Friday. It was a Spanish night here at the Senior Living Community, and we'll have all of that in the next half hour. So don't go anywhere. Jenna, back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annette. All right. I'm not going anywhere. I love Cuban food. So definitely want to stay tuned for that and more of his story and his passion and how the secret ingredient, my mother always said, to making good food is love. All right, stay with us. We're coming back right after the commercial break. We've got more of your national headlines in 2 minutes. All right, folks, it's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's time for Taste of the Suncoast. But instead of featuring a restaurant this week, SNN's Annette Gutierrez is featuring a chef. She joins us live now at a senior living community in Sarasota County. Good morning, Annette.
Good morning, Jenna. Yes, these are my favorite stories to do during the week, and I'm actually at Fountains Point, Lake Point Woods. The name's always kind of hard. And joining me is the chef, Julio Rivero, and I'm actually with a resident here, Rose. Last week, they hosted a Spanish night, and he gave you all the goodies. He's from Cuba, and he cooks with his wife here. So first, tell me, what did you bring to the table last Friday?
The main dishes was octopus and calamari, lamb, and pork, medallion.
And this is inspired from his time in Cuba and also Spain. And so, Rose, tell me about your favorite part of the Spanish night on Friday.
Well, I adored the soup. I could eat that soup forever. And the lamb was outstanding. The whole evening made me feel like I was back in Spain when I was there years ago. Well, I won't say how many years ago.
We don't gotta know. We don't need to know that. But that says a lot on his food, right?
Oh, the food was fabulous, and it always is. It always is.
And talk to me about him as a person, right? He always goes around and makes sure everyone is happy.
He makes not only happy, but he remembers what you like and what you don't like, and he just does such a great job. and I love them.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All praise here, right? So Chef Julio, he loves to go around and just talk with the residents and make sure they feel welcome, feel at home. And he tells us the secret ingredient is love. And of course, his roots from Cuba. He adds a little flavor from there. So we are not trying the food right now, but we will in the next half hour. So don't go anywhere because we're going to have some flan.
Yeah.
Jenna, back to you.
Wondering what type of food they were going to bring, and she said my favorite F word, flan. All right, stay tuned for all that. That's coming up in the next half an hour. But right after the commercial break, we're checking in with a look on your national headlines. So you don't want to go far for that. We'll be right back. Well, it's Thursday, so you know what that means. It's time for Taste of the Suncoast, but instead of featuring a restaurant this week, SNN's Annette Gutierrez is featuring a chef. She joins us live now at a senior living community in Sarasota. Good morning, Annette.
Good morning, Jenna. Yes, this is the moment we've been waiting for all morning. It's to finally try the food. And I actually have some flan in front of me. And it's flan because this chef here, Julio Rivero, he is the executive chef at the Fountains at Lake Point Woods. And he provided flan because he's bringing his Cuban roots to the table, right? So this is actually one of the desserts that they featured at last week. There was a special celebration. It was Spanish night that they brought, and it was one of your favorite nights, right?
Absolutely. It was one of the best nights because it brought back memories of my trips to Spain, and I loved it. And the soup, oh man, that soup.
See, but now we're gonna fast forward and go to the dessert. So here we have flan. So we're gonna go ahead and dig in and try it out.
Yeah.
I'll give this to you.
Taste
while
it
I
and let me
try.
know how it is.
All right, let's see.
How?
Wow,
You like it?
delicious. Wow.
Wow. See that face?
Mwah.
He's so happy.
So we were actually talking off camera. My mom usually makes the flan with cream cheese, but this doesn't have cream cheese because you were saying it's more authentic. So
Yes.
why is it authentic and not having cream cheese? And what do you have in here?
It's the authentic Cuban flan is made with eggs, milk, sugar, a lot of passion.
I love the passion. And on top is the candy.
This is a little bit green, mint, and strawberry,
Okay.
just to make it a little bit fancy.
Okay.
You know,
all right,
because
well,
when you see the plate, you look, you want to eat more.
I mean, tasting it, looking at it, I want it all. We have extra, so we'll see if we'll bring you some back at the SNN station.
I promise.
Yeah, and so, I mean, are other people able to come out? You know, if you're not a resident here, are other people able to try out your food?
Yes, I can invite a guest from the outside,
Okay.
and I can't invite anyone inside that isn't on the meal plan, but I can have friends from outside.
Okay. So maybe you might want to become Rose's friend if you want to try some of this food.
I can use a few.
But anyways, we'll take it back to you, Jenna, in the studio. We're going to go ahead and finish up our flans here because my mouth was watering after that bite.
All right, thanks, Annette. I see a fourth place setting there, so please grab that flan, put it in a little to-go box, and bring it back to me because that looks delicious. All right, stay with us. We're coming up right after the commercial break. We have more of your national headlines and a look at your health news as well. Stay tuned.